So diet really does matter. 70% of us are overweight, 40% of us are obese.
Imagine losing your memory, one bite at a time. Sound impossible? Think again. A groundbreaking study of 250,000 brain scans has uncovered a terrifying truth. The foods on your plate could be silently sabotaging your brain health. Today, we're unveiling incredible findings from 250,000 brain scans that reveal the foods you must stop eating now. Dr. Daniel Amen, a pioneering psychiatrist, has discovered a shocking connection between our diet and brain health. We'll explore the top foods that are secretly damaging your brain, backed by hard science and real brain scans. But it's not all bad news. We'll also share a game-changing tip that could transform your brain health. So buckle up and get ready to learn how to protect your most precious organ. The brain-food connection. More than just fuel. Let's start by understanding why what we eat matters so much to our brain. Dr. Daniel Amen, a psychiatrist who has scanned over 250,000 brains, explains that our brain is like a high-performance engine, constantly running and requiring premium fuel to function optimally. When we feed it low-quality fuel, it can lead to inflammation, oxidative stress, and even structural changes in our brain. But it's not just Western medicine sounding the alarm. Traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, has long recognized the intricate connection between diet and brain health. The concept of food therapy in TCM emphasizes how certain foods can nourish or harm our vital organs, including the brain. Now, let's unveil the top brain-damaging foods you need to watch out for. The trans fat trap. First on our list are trans fats, the sneaky saboteurs lurking in many processed foods. Dr. Amen's research shows that people who consume foods high in trans fats remember 11 fewer words compared to those who don't. That's right. These fats can literally make you lose your words. But it gets worse. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease found that high trans fat intake is associated with a 75% increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Now, you might be thinking, I don't eat that much junk food. But here's the kicker. Trans fats are hiding in places you'd least expect. Ever looked at the ingredients list of your favorite crackers or frozen meals? The sugar shock.
Ultimately, going to give you high blood sugar levels, which erode your blood vessels, and you're going to have lower blood flow to your brain.
Next up is the sweet saboteur, sugar. Dr. Amen calls sugar a white menace, linking excessive consumption to depression, obesity, dementia, and even changes in brain structure. But it's not just Western medicine raising the red flag. Ayurveda, the ancient Indian system of medicine, has long warned against the overconsumption of sugar, linking it to mental fog and imbalanced doshas, life energies. A study published in the journal Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews found that high sugar intake can lead to impaired cognitive function and increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases. But wait, what about those healthier sugar alternatives? Surely they're better for your brain, right? Well, you might want to hold that thought.
It's the biggest scam in the history, the health history of our country, that fat was not the problem. Sugar is the problem.
The artificial sweetener ambush.
Get rid of artificial dyes, sweeteners.
Artificial sweeteners might seem like a smart swap, but they're not doing your brain any favors. A study published in the journal Stroke found that people who sip at least one diet soda a day are nearly 3 times as likely to have a stroke or develop dementia. Traditional Chinese medicine warns against these synthetic substances, viewing them as empty foods that provide no nutritional value and can disrupt the body's natural balance. Now, I know what you're thinking. If I can't have sugar or artificial sweeteners, what's left? Don't worry, we're not done yet. There's another common ingredient that might be frying your brain cells as we speak. The sodium situation.
Having excess salt in your diet can affect your heart and can affect your blood pressure.
High sodium foods are the silent brain drainers lurking in your pantry. A study published in Nature Neuroscience found that high salt intake can lead to cognitive impairment by promoting neurovascular and cognitive dysfunction. Interestingly, traditional Chinese medicine also cautions against excessive salt intake, linking it to imbalances in the kidney meridian, which is believed to influence brain function. But here's where it gets really interesting. There's one more category of food that's so commonplace you probably consumed it this week without a second thought. The processed food predicament.
If you have a carbohydrate-based diet, you have 4 times the risk of Alzheimer's disease.
Ultra-processed foods are like a 1-2 punch to your brain. They're often high in trans fats, sugars, and sodium, all the brain-damaging ingredients we've talked about. A study published in JAMA Neurology found that higher consumption of ultra-processed foods was associated with a higher risk of dementia. In line with this, Ayurvedic medicine emphasizes the importance of fresh, whole foods, warning that processed foods lack prana, life force, and can lead to mental and physical imbalances. Now, I promised you a game-changing tip, and here it is. Are you ready to discover the foods that can actually boost your brain power? The solution to protecting your brain isn't just about eliminating harmful foods. It's about embracing a whole new way of eating that nourishes and enhances your brain function. Let's explore some powerful brain-boosting foods that can help reverse damage and supercharge your cognitive abilities. Omega-3 fatty acids, the brain's best friend. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA and EPA, are crucial for brain health. My research shows that people with higher levels of omega-3s in their blood have larger brain volumes and perform better on tests of abstract reasoning. Example: a study published in the journal Neurology found that those with higher omega-3 levels had hippocampal volumes equivalent to 1 to 2 years of brain aging. Practical application: consume fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel twice a week to significantly boost your omega-3 intake. If you're vegetarian or vegan, consider algae-based omega-3 supplements. 2. Leafy green vegetables, nature's brain food. Green leafy vegetables are rich in brain-healthy nutrients like vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. My scans show increased brain activity and better cognitive performance in individuals who regularly consume these powerhouse veggies. Example: a study reported in Neurology found that people who ate 1 serving of green leafy vegetables per day had a rate of cognitive decline equivalent to being 11 years younger cognitively. Practical application: incorporate a daily serving of spinach, kale, collards, or other leafy greens into your diet. Try adding them to smoothies, salads, or sautéing them as a side dish. Berries, the sweet brain boosters. Berries are rich in flavonoids, which have been linked to improved memory and reduced cognitive decline. My research indicates that regular berry consumption can enhance neural signaling in brain centers, mediating memory and motor control. Example: a study from Harvard's Brigham and Women's Hospital found that women who consumed 2 or more servings of strawberries and blueberries each week delayed memory decline by up to 2.5 years. Practical application: add a variety of berries to your breakfast as a snack, or blend them into a brain-boosting smoothie. Walnuts, the brain-shaped wonder. Walnuts are high in a type of omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. My scans show improved brainwave frequencies linked to cognition, healing, learning, and memory in regular walnut consumers. Example: a study from UCLA linked higher walnut consumption to improved cognitive test scores, regardless of age, gender, or ethnicity. Practical application: incorporate a handful of walnuts into your daily diet as a snack, or add them to salads, oatmeal, or yogurt for a brain-boosting crunch. 5. Dark chocolate, the sweet surprise for your brain. Dark chocolate, with its high cocoa content, is packed with flavonoids that can improve blood flow to the brain. My research shows that regular dark chocolate consumption is associated with better cognitive function and mood. Example: a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that cocoa flavanols can improve cognitive function in older adults with mild cognitive impairment. Practical application: enjoy a small piece of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, as a daily treat. But remember, moderation is key. Conclusion: your brain is an incredible organ, capable of amazing feats. But as my 250,000 brain scans have shown, it needs the right fuel to function at its best. By being mindful of the foods that can damage your brain and embracing brain-boosting alternatives, you're not just eating better, you're investing in a sharper, healthier future. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish your brain. So, the next time you're reaching for that snack or planning your meals, ask yourself, is this food friend or foe to my brain? Now, I'd love to hear from you. What brain-damaging foods were you most surprised by? And which brain-boosting foods are you excited to incorporate into your diet? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if you found it helpful. And don't forget to subscribe for more health-boosting tips.